good side.
Every side for you is your good side. You're beautiful. You're good. Lady G in the building. We rolling?
You rolling?
Joe will kill me if we don't do that. Oh. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. I got a very special co-host with me today, Eunice, the Virgo goddess, holding it down for my partner, Hurricane Joe Easy. He's out of town on some business, so we had to keep things moving. We have the one and only Lady G with us today. Lady G Shacha is with us on Fuego Talk today, y'all. Make some noise.
Oh, shit. Oh!
I'm a little late on the special effects, but we making it happen. Yeah, we making it happen, man. Even without Hurricane Joe Easy, we gonna keep it moving. Eunice, you good?
Yes, sir. You already know. Happy Friday the 13th, guys.
Yes.
We're live from the 305 today. It's a beautiful day.
We're not live, but we gonna be live soon. Thank you for coming, Lady G. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Awesome, man. This is awesome, man. So I wanted to start off by getting a little bit of history on Lady G, what you've been doing, because I know you've been doing a lot of photography work. A lot of that visual work around the scene.
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while.
Can we talk about how you got started doing that?
How did I get started?
Because there's not that many like women photographers out here. Shouts to Nicole Lynn. There's a few dope photographers.
Nicole Lynn, B.I. A lot more Karma Productions too. She does her own thing.
But you do a lot of like the hip hop, like the.
I do a lot of the hip hop. Right. Yeah, I'm actually.
You do like a lot of the local events.
The local events, right. And then like when they bring big people, depending on who it is.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
I've been able to shoot it. So like people always like, oh, how do you ask me? Like, I've been in the scene for a while.
Right.
Still don't know how to get comfortable
you're good.
in these things.
You good? So how long have you been doing the photography work?
I remember the photography work kind of started, I'm going to say 5 years ago. But I've been in the scene doing a lot for a long time. I started doing makeup. I've been down with Low Life for a long time. And
shouts to Thurston, man.
Yeah, Thurston, everyone.
Brother Thurston, yes, and the whole Low Life family.
The whole family, they already know.
My brother Excess, yes, everybody.
They had called me on, Boxlow had called me on, and he was like, oh, you know how to do makeup? I'm like, yeah, I know how to do makeup. So I came through, did some makeup for them. We did it was just long days, short films, like production, makeup, everything. A lot of people are not built for that. Yeah. You're not going to be on set for 20 hours. Yeah. You're not gonna be like cut. A lot of people are not built for that. Yeah. So I started doing short films with them. Right. And I made shout out to Keys, man. He already knows.
Shouts to Boxlow as well, man.
Yeah, Boxlow.
Very talented individual, man.
Boxlow's the master.
Yeah, all them brothers, man. I love all them brothers.
It's a very very hard working team, and I appreciate that. Like I just think I was in the right time in the right place with the right people. Right. And they gave me a chance and they took interest in me because they saw that I work. Right. Like I've been working for a long time. That was just like the one moment that someone put a camera in my hand and they were like, oh, you should try to do this. Right. And then it just kind of took off from there.
That's beautiful. And that's a dope crew to come up with too.
Yeah.
You know those guys are legendary.
Trust me, like I tell you, I've been blessed. It all happened because of Excess. I grew up with Excess. We've known each other since
shouts to my brother DJ Excess as well, man. Salute.
I'm like, damn, I don't want to start talking about our age because
but I mean, it is what it is, man. I always say we're seasoned now. We're seasoned veterans. You know what I'm saying? That makes us a little.
Always good, guys.
Yes.
It's good. Absolutely. I mean, I can't consider myself a veteran because I still feel like it's a lot more to contribute. Right. I learn something every time, every event, and everything that I do, every set, and I meet new people all the time.
You definitely don't look like a veteran, though. I'll tell you that.
No, gracias al Señor. Yo me cuido like yo stop eating that processed food.
For real. You're not veterana status at all. You still.
And put your SPF on, guys. I had to learn the hard way.
For real.
Please. Yes. Drink some water.
Yeah. That's dope.
That too.
That's dope.
And then it's like, it's
you're on your healthy kick right now?
I've been on my healthy kick for a long time. I actually have a line of juices and remedies called G-Juice Remedies. Plugging it in.
That's what's up.
And that's another thing that I'm really passionate about. So besides the photography.
What's the Juju Remedies about?
The G-Juice Remedy is good juice remedies.
Oh, okay.
Because it's good. It's for people that be like, oh, I don't eat that. I don't drink that. That's nasty.
You put it in the juice?
No, I don't put it in the juice. Like, I make you that nasty thing. What you think is nasty, I've turned into something that is actually good and a lot of people like.
Right.
like and it's actually beneficial for you. It's like what you're not really getting because you're not eating. You could probably drink one of those juices and it'll replenish you.
Ooh,
and
wow.
I also do sea moss, which a lot of y'all need to get on that sea moss.
Definitely, the sea moss is fire.
It's really good for you.
Yeah.
And I also make things to for your scalp, people that are losing their hair, people that have psoriasis, hand scrubs.
So this is all homeopathic.
Yeah, so it's
That's
like
great. I love that.
yeah. I kind
Natural
of
is
got
the way
into
to
that.
go.
Yeah, I got into that a lot. Like I've been doing it my whole life, so it's been like my grandmother, something that's been passed down. My family does
That's
it.
beautiful.
And then during the pandemic, when I saw everybody getting that shot, I was like, you could like drink something for this, right? Like,
There's a herb or something out there
I was
for
like,
everything.
you know that if you make
swear.
this concoction, you could actually like be good. And my friend was like, girl, you need to be selling that. I was like,
Guys, keep that lemon on deck.
yo, ginger, please, ginger.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
what.
those
Yeah.
ginger shots are fire. I take a
Yeah.
ginger shot like almost every day. Like to me, that's
Listen.
fire.
Early in the morning,
Yeah.
you need that.
Yeah.
I
Every
say
morning,
it.
yeah.
So it's just like it's a matter, and also like what you do, what you feed your mind,
Right.
people you're around, all that good stuff. But it's
What
like,
you feed your mind, like what you talking about, like what you read
I
and
read
stuff
a
like that.
lot.
Yeah,
I'll be
what you
reading a
reading
lot
now?
of-
What you,
right now, I'm actually reading Nipsey Hussle's story,
okay, dope.
which is
Oh,
like
that's great.
it's very inspiring, man. That guy was.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nip, man. That was
Yeah,
my that was
of
my
course.
homie.
Everybody
beyond
knows
his
that I have
time
like
for sure.
everybody knows that I have like a thing with him.
Yeah.
But
You know,
it's not
that
a
was
good
my
thing.
dog.
Like I admire him.
That was
I
like my
admire
dog.
what he was about, and
Yeah.
just it's sad to see like every time someone's doing really good and they're coming up and developing and trying to bring their own like
An
how they-
uplifting
yeah,
energy.
Yeah.
yeah, how like your own people,
Yeah.
it'll be your own people over envy. That was the part that really broke my heart. And believe it or not, like another person that I was really into still was Selena, and him and Selena got killed the same day.
Like the same day, right?
Yeah, years apart,
Yeah.
kind of by the same energy,
Crazy.
and that kind of
Somebody
like
in almost in a circle.
yeah,
type
like
shit,
best friends, kind of same thing, and it was
Crazy.
kind of like it messed you up because there were people that were very influential. Well, they were real influential in me and just the community, like what they did for the community and the people
Right.
was dope. So like I got his book as a present, and I just started reading it. I try to read every day something.
Dope.
It's good to like jog the mind. Just pick up whatever and try to read it. It'll be cool.
That's
you know
what's
what I
up,
mean?
man. Rest in peace, Nip, man.
Yeah, like yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
real.
But that's a beautiful thing, man. Reading, I always say, reading is like, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's like essential to life. You know what I'm saying? Essential to growth as a human being.
You go
know what I'm
somewhere
saying?
else. Like
Yeah.
we're always so
Yeah.
stressed out and thinking about so many different things.
Definitely, it's like a break, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
it's a
literally
break.
going into another world when you're
Yeah.
reading this book.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
it I like it, and it actually just helps me just go somewhere else.
I try to, like-
When you're busy, that's a good one.
No,
Like, it puts
yeah,
the
like
world on
I
pause for a little bit.
Yeah, I take it a lot because my day job is busy. So like those
Yeah.
15 minutes, I go somewhere else, and it actually like that book just learning how he was so motivated and how he wanted to do so much for his community. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
resets me, and I go right back to doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
I
that's
like
dope.
that. That's the book I'm reading right now. But everybody knows I always got like some kind of book, plant book.
I always
how to do
recommend, I mean, the scriptures, obviously, as well. I always recommend the Holy Scriptures. And I always recommend Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've read
he
that
has
one.
a
but
couple
Yeah.
that I've read. Like
the Think and
my,
Grow Rich is like one of my favorite books. So it's fire content.
you know what book is really good? I can't remember his name, but it's called The Four Agreements.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
I cannot remember the author's
Yeah.
name.
Well,
And it's a really short read, but that book, it changed something in me. It sparked me. And then his son wrote a
the-
following book. I just can't remember his name right now.
I think the Four Agreements.
There were
is,
the 5 agreements. After the 4 agreements, it's the 5 agreements.
Like
And I-
500 degrees.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
That's
good.
lit.
Yeah.
When you find that book, like you're like, oh, man. Yeah. It's a
Not
good
like
book.
Do you
said, I
guys
love
ever go to
reading.
like Hobby Lobby and go to like the book section? Because I find myself in there.
I found myself spending
Hobby
money
Lobby,
there.
not a lot. I
Listen,
love
I
going
go
to
in
like
there
the,
to disconnect from the world and hide.
for real.
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby,
I feel
how
like
do you leave your wallet in the car? Because
I don't know. I just feel like there's barely no kids in there. It's kind of quiet.
It's like a library
There's-
almost.
There's Bible books everywhere. I'm like, oh, I'm safe in here.
That's
I
hilarious.
don't know, but I'm gonna try that.
No, I've
Girl,
never
and then
Hobby
I
Lobby.
Like
No.
I be finding dumb stuff.
Do you
to
guys
get into.
do you guys ever see those memes that are like, I'm trying to buy my $1.5 million home with $42 in my bank account? That's me when I'm in Hobby Lobby. I'm looking at all the decorations. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have a pimped out
That's
house with
hilarious.
that. MTV Cribs, we need you back because
Yeah.
I'm
For real.
gonna end up on there one way or another. Get rich or die
She's
trying.
over here, over there, Hobby Lobby on Pinterest. Yep, I need that.
Yeah.
I need that. Let me add
Yes.
this
I
in.
can't lie. Hobby Lobby, I've never done it, but like Barnes and Noble and shit like that, like
yeah.
those old school spots. That was always
don't
like
get
my
me
shit. I
started.
used to go in there and get lost for hours.
Yeah, like I used to just find a little corner, especially when I was in college.
I'd have my exes like calling me like, "Yo, where you at?" I'm at the bookstore. I'm like, what are you doing, you nerd? Yeah. I'm terrible with that, bro. I get lost with that shit.
Yeah.
I love
just
books.
reminded me of something that like I haven't done in a while, and I might just.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Listen,
and don't put me in a record store. If you put me in a record
but
store,
all of that to me is like a time machine. Do you
Yeah.
guys ever feel like, well, I'm back in middle school right now?
Yeah, man.
When
Especially
I smell
with records.
something.
Wow.
They say
Smells.
sense. They
Really
say
take
sense
me
is
back.
it
Take
takes
you
you
back,
back
yeah.
like immediately, or it
Yeah.
reminds you of specific people
Yep.
or a specific time
Moments.
in your
Like
life.
for me, it
yeah.
reminds me of moments, and I'm like, I remember like a certain song. I think about like, damn,
That's
I
crazy.
remember that. Ooh, and you just get in the groove.
Yeah.
That's one
No,
thing that I
definitely.
really
And
like.
I feel like us as Latinos, we have like those certain scents that
in
stick
the
out like a
house,
sore
that
thumb. You know
grandma
what I'm saying?
potpourri thing that they
Chacho.
have in the middle of the
el
table.
popurrí en la candela.
Nigga, the
Yeah,
grandma
what's up?
pupurri, the pork getting cooked like on
No, la
Nochebuena.
Yeah.
La
Boy,
Violeta.
The
el
violetas, the
yeah.
violetas is legendary. That's like legendary.
That one is
Yeah.
epic.
It's comforting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
For me, the
It's comfort.
tobacco, the cigar smell, like my uncles and my old boys would all be
My
smoking the
dad used to
cigars.
smoke that too.
That shit was like
Definitely.
instant. As soon as I smell it, I'd be thinking like a little kid, like, you know what I'm saying?
It
Around my
literally,
family.
it's like a time machine. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
guys.
it throws me back. Yeah.
You know what
You're right.
bugs me out? Like, what really, my grandfather was the butcher.
Wow, el
So
carnicero.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes, diablo, huele abuelo. Like, when I walk
Huele
into,
abuelo.
like, if I happen to walk into a Sedanos
Yeah.
or, like, a place like
Yeah.
that, and you
Yeah,
walk
'cause I
back
got
to
a
the
certain
butcher
smell
shop,
too, the butcher
I'll be
shop,
like,
yeah.
diablo, huele abuelo.
Yeah.
My mom's like, he
Crazy.
used to smell like rum, tobacco, meat,
Yeah.
and sweat.
Crazy.
Straight up.
Crazy, right? Like a
And I'm
mixture, like a mixture of all that.
Crazy
Yeah.
because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like my dad passed away, and you will miss that so bad.
No, yeah,
Crazy.
like I think
Like
of
the
when I smell
certain
that,
smell-
yeah.
You'll be like, I'm never gonna smell that again. That's crazy.
Or like my grandma's hands, cause she used to smoke. She used
Oh
to
yeah,
smoke
the cigarette smell.
Monte
That's
Carlo
the first thing
on
that
her
gets
hands.
stuck on you.
I don't even know. It was just
Yeah.
the way her hands smell. Like my mom's hands have smelled like
Crazy.
that sometimes, and I'm like, I've gone crazy. I'm like, yo, you smell like grandma. She's like, girl, get off me. I'm like, my bad.
I ain't gonna lie. Another smell that
It's
be
comforting.
killing me is the marico smell. Like that
Yeah.
seafood smell, you know what I'm saying? Like that
Oh
marico.
God,
like,
let's not get into
I mean,
that
that doesn't
topic.
You know,
marico. That you're going somewhere.
Nah,
else.
nah,
no,
we're
because
not-
it just threw me back to
It
like when I was a
reminds you
kid,
of what?
going like
Like,
with the family to
when
the
you guys were
Keys. You know what I'm
fishing?
saying?
Yeah.
Like because
She
we
said
used,
what?
bro, literally, we used to go out on the boat, come back, and then the boat would park. You know,
Oh,
and the
you guys are
family.
about that boat life.
Yeah, and they'll be cooking the whatever whatever they fished, and then like right in the canal where the house was, we would jump in. And we would grab the lobsters. It'd be lobsters all over like
On
the
the
side.
little walls.
So we'd grab
That's
the
real,
lobsters
real
and
Florida
start.
man shit.
Yeah,
right?
we would
For real,
start grabbing the
life, for
lobsters.
real.
Florida man
Yeah,
shit.
but that smell, bro, is like that marico smell is like nothing else. Like that seafood, like raw seafood,
No,
getting
yeah,
cooked, and
yeah.
oh my god, and that fresh fish, bro, it was just incredible. And then them lobsters, when we would cook them lobsters, oh my
But
god.
a lot of people like sometimes don't have like the little tablita in the back of the boat.
But we
where you could
Cuban,
just,
bro. We
like,
make that out of
yeah,
anything. We
I'm
put
like,
that in a
no,
couple, yeah.
Island people is like, yeah, they always have like
Little
little
concrete
so
thing with a little,
crafty, you know?
yeah, quick, bro. We put that shit together
We'll
quick.
improvise with anything, I swear. So
Yeah.
speaking of the time machine, can you tell us a little bit about your childhood, where you grew up
Oh
at?
my god, this question.
Let's
Nah.
get in the time machine. Come on.
All right,
Let's
yeah,
go
cool.
back.
We
Let's
want
go
to
back.
know more about Lady G.
That's crazy. I'm Dominican. I was born in Dominican Republic. I'm from La Romana.
Hola,
Shout out to
Romana.
everybody from La
Shout
Romana.
out.
Romana.
Y'all talk about us, but y'all don't know us. Go to La Romana and spend some money, please. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Give back,
Support
give
DR.
Yeah, everywhere. But go to La Romana. All y'all go to Punta Cana, fucking everywhere else.
Bávaro, Bávaro. Everybody talks about Bávaro.
So it's come to the hood. No, I'm
For
playing.
real.
The
Get
overrated
robbed.
places.
No, I'm like,
No, but
come
La
to Casa
Romana's
de
a vibe,
Campo.
though. Yeah, Casa Campo,
You know
all
what I
that's a vibe.
mean? Come to the Club de la Costa. Come check out like really nice places over there.
I love
pretty sure
DR.
you guys will
DR
like
is
it.
incredible, man. DR is beautiful.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
DR. It's
How-
different.
how
I
long
like
has
Puerto
it been?
Rico too.
How long has it been?
I
you
was
go
just
back?
there for my birthday last year.
Oh, so you go all the time.
Yeah, like no, I hadn't gone in a long time because over there it's completely different than here. And I
How
like
old were you when you
Dominican
came over here?
Republic. I was already 9.
Oh, okay.
So I was a whole person. We lived
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico. We kind of migrated. Like I was telling you guys off air, like
Right.
it was like a whole family migration.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, we're all going to move. Everybody got to get married. And we're just going to get papers. And we kind of just migrated from
Right.
place to place. and we ended up here, and this is the best place.
Right.
How do your parents feel about it? Do they feel that way too? Like this is the
I
best
mean,
place
this
to be?
was the best choice that they could have done for my life. When you go back home, a lot of things, I mean, I love Dominican Republic, but I'm super glad that we came here. You know what I mean? It's different.
And they are too, or they miss the motherland all the time.
I mean, you know how it is when your parents, like, their whole life is over there and they pretty much just came here for you. Nah,
they
like,
be here for so long that then it's like, this is
when they
more
go
so
back
home.
over there, if they have the same comforts that they have now here, it's different. But it's like when you go over there and you gotta live a third world country life. Like, some
Right.
people are okay, but it's not the same, and they do realize when you hear that it's not the same. But if they can go back over there and like live on their social security and stuff like that and be well maintained, then I would bounce too. I'll have me some maids.
Do they say that to you? Like, oh, I want to go back, or I'm gonna eventually go
Oh,
back?
my dad be saying that.
He be making threats.
Mami, like,
Hispanic parents
vete, que tú no vas a volver. You know what I mean? They always be on that, but like, nah, like, I think they're
They
good
get
here.
so accustomed to Miami, you know what I'm saying? And that's
Like
why
America,
we
there's
have so
nothing like
Miami,
America.
there's
bro.
nothing
There's
like
nothing like
here.
this place. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
And Miami specifically. Because I say America just
Miami
because
and
of the
New
country.
York.
Yeah.
But it's like Miami to me and New York, they're two different. Like, Miami is super separate.
Yeah.
New York to me is kind of together. Like,
Cluster.
when you live in the barrio, like in the building where you live, like, everybody knows each other and stuff like that. Like, here it's like you live in front of your neighbor for 30 years, you never know your neighbors.
Yeah.
So it's just a big difference. It's a big, it's
Yeah.
two different places and two different communities. But I feel
Yeah.
like overall, like, Hispanics, we always try to have that, like, in us. It's just part of our culture. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
everywhere it feels
community.
like home, but community is, it's just different when you
Right.
come from a third world country. Like,
Facts.
being here, like, I'm like, people are like, oh, the ghetto. I'm like, man, you gotta go somewhere else and look at
Yeah,
the
they have
ghetto.
no
Like,
idea.
y'all ghettos.
For real.
We get it. I get it. And it's rough out here. It's rough everywhere, but it's like, yeah, they really, when you, everybody knows, like, you can talk to anybody from the Caribbean. When you go back to go home from Cuba, like, do you bring anything back? Nah, you leave everything.
You leave
Well,
everything.
everything. And it's, you're right,
They
because
need
you know,
every single
you,
thing you have on you.
and then it's like, oh, yeah, you gotta be on that.
And you feel bad if you don't leave it, huh?
You,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts. I
And
went
it's
to
not even-
Nicaragua when I was 9, and that's how it went down.
And not even that, because everybody does good and everybody lives their life. And sometimes you think about, like, that humbles me. And it makes me think
Right.
about, like, how I make my life so complicated here.
Right.
I make my life completely complicated here because I want to. Because the
course.
way they live over there is, like, it's super simple.
So basic.
Simplistic,
So
yeah.
simple, yeah, so basic.
So
They
I'm
make
like,
so
all right, I'm
much out of
thankful.
nothing, you know?
I'm thankful.
And then, like what they say, one man's trash is one man's treasure. Because anything that we think we don't need over here is not, it's not useful.
Yeah,
They'll use
They
it. For
make use of
something.
it, yeah, they make
they'll-
something.
they're so resourceful
absolutely.
because they have to
but,
get it done.
yeah, you know
There's
how
no
it goes.
choice, though,
It's
yeah. Those
like-
third world
I
countries,
mean,
no choice.
yeah. Nah.
Survival, kid.
I was just about to say
That's what
that.
I was gonna say. Like, we're super happy. Like, at work the other day, what was it? Yesterday, someone brought up panetela, Cuban lady. She brought up panetela, and everybody was like, "Oh!" Everybody was running to go make coffee so they could have like
The piece of
panetela with
panetela.
the coffee. And I was like, "Oh, I've never had panetela before," so I was all excited. And I really enjoy stuff like that. Like, everybody coming together and you're learning like what other people do.
Right.
I'm about culture. Like,
No,
I
for
like
sure.
I like to be about culture and about home stuff. Like, it's just different. That's what brings me warmth. You know
That's
what
a
I
Yeah,
mean?
it's more
thing.
close knit than other things. Yeah,
Yeah, like, I'm more concerned with other things than,
That's a
like,
beautiful thing,
la,
though.
la, la.
That's what I love most about like our people, like Latin people. I think we're real tight with that, with the culture, with the community, with our families. You know,
Yeah,
what
like
I'm
mi
saying?
casa su casa, so
Yes,
like that. Like if
Type
I
vibe,
let you
yeah.
into my house, like you're
Yeah.
good. We chilling right here.
You
We
get that,
family.
like, I feel like we're really southern and northern. Like, I feel like American people are like that too. You know what I mean? But it just comes. You gotta bump into the right people. You know what I mean?
true.
Because also Latinos, we got some other people that are not that friendly.
No, you're right.
That's
yeah,
true.
you're right.
Then it's not the same. So I
And
feel
they're
like
so
it's about
judgmental
people.
sometimes,
Yeah. So it's
because they're
like,
close-minded.
that's another thing. So it's like everybody has their good sides and their bad sides. But it's like when you come around like people that are genuine and stuff like that, and are into the good food and the good stuff and the good times, that's what you want to be around.
Definitely.
And that's what I like. Is the whole like family thing, the culture. That's what I mean by culture, because there's so many different aspects of to what culture is. That is like I try to look at like what's the love in the culture, what's a good thing about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The
And
positivity.
yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want out of it. That's what's gonna make me feel good. You know what I mean? Other than that, like, yeah.
So speaking about culture,
Nigga.
you obviously have an affinity, like a love for hip hop culture, right?
Yeah, hip hop culture is. I remember what was my favorite song. I didn't even know how to speak English, and it was Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen.
Oh wow! Well, I mean,
I
that's
was
a
in
little
the
bit more
crib.
pop than
No,
hip-hop,
it's really
but
pop, but I mean, everything started from somewhere.
Billy Ocean, legendary.
And
I love that record, that Caribbean Queen.
No, I mean,
one of my favorite songs of all
think
time.
about it.
Yeah.
But hip hop, I remember the hip hop scene in Miami. How I got into it. Oh, shout out to EFN.
Shout out
to Soulfly with the Soulfly Kings. You guys remember the Soulfly Kings when they had that dome? Y'all remember? Y'all remember the Baja Panty parties?
Oh my God, legendary!
The
Shouts
all
to
ages
Tricks,
Tricks,
yeah,
Plátano, yes. Too Nice, everybody. So
My
I
brother,
remember.
Nice. Yep.
I remember we used to be part of a dance crew. My homegirl used
Really?
to. Yeah,
That's
like I'm
crazy.
like, damn, we're like 16, going to like the all ages party, getting in trouble all the time. That's how I kind of got into it.
Oh, okay.
And we used to promote for Tricks, and we used to be part of a dance crew, and we used to battle people and have all this other stuff.
That's dope.
And then after that, I remember I used to do a lot of promotion for the Soulfly Kings. And it just kept evolving. I got into marketing for a while. It just kept evolving. But all I know how to do is work.
Right.
I can't. People ask me, like, how do you get to it? And I was like, man, I just kept putting in work. Oh, Florida Film House for a long time. Shout out to Ito. Shout out to, oh my God, I'm like,
I like this.
Marco.
She's showing so much love to her people.
I mean, I
That's
have
amazing.
to because,
Yeah,
like, I know,
feel you. Those
I
are the
know
people
so
that gave
many
her the
people,
opportunity,
and
yeah.
then it's like people that people don't know that I know. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people is like, oh, I know this person, that person. I don't be like that. I just kind of like show to the place, and then it's like, hey, after doing that 8 and 9, man, I'm still waiting on my box, but we good. I've been down 8 and 9 from the beginning, man.
That's the merch,
Shouts to
right?
8 and 9.
Yeah, 8 and 9, they're the merch guys. If
Yeah.
y'all only knew
Yep.
who 8 and 9,
Nah,
and when I mean 10 years ago I saw it, I'm like, yo, they're gonna be great. And that's all I'm gonna
Legendary.
say.
Salute to 8 and 9
Yeah,
as well,
so
man.
it's
8 and 9
like
clothing.
if
Yeah.
I sit here, I'll be like, pfft.
Yep.
But I try not to talk about that because I don't get off. Like that's not me, man. Like if you know me, you know me because we've had a conversation. If I've never really had a conversation with you, I don't really know you.
No, that's the thing
So
about
I don't
you.
I don't try to act like I know nobody.
Yeah.
I don't be
Every
on
time
that,
I see you, you working. That's all you doing. You just working. Like you ain't socializing. You ain't just chilling. You always putting in work.
I socialize. I'll be like, yo, so I bet.
But that's it. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
and
hi,
then
bye.
because if not, like I'm just trying to be in the moment. Like when I take my photos, like going back to that, because that's why I'm here. That's my shirt. All right, it's because I want you to feel like you were there with me during the moment, like from all angles. And I like to capture. Like I have a lot of people that tell me, like, damn, G, you take such good pictures of me, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and then when I take pictures with other people or I take other pictures, I hate my pictures, and I'm like, I see you. You know what I mean? Like I see the light in you.
Right.
I see something in people, and I try to bring out like the best out of everybody.
That's how I
And
feel about photography.
I capture energy. I capture energy. I can't really like a lot of people be like, oh, and I'll be like, man, I can tell you my settings and everything. You'll be sitting right next to me, and we're taking the same fucking pictures. It's not gonna look the same.
Yep.
So I kind of like, for me, I go with the energy. I read the room. I look at what's going on. I know who's gonna give me a good picture. Like, but that's taken me a while because I did marketing for a while too, so I know how to follow a crowd. I know how to put together an event. Shout out to RDA agency. Yeah, I could be here all day. But it's just it's putting in work. Like I've been there putting in the work in the trenches, so all these people will tell you, nah, that girl works. Like
And
don't
there's
even
no substitute for that.
Yeah.
A lot of people trying to find a cheat code or to get there faster, like a fast route. Ain't no way to do that, but you got to put in them hours.
They see
no
me,
way around.
man, and a lot of people see me in the places, and they be like, "Oh, like who is this girl? Where's this girl? Who does she go out with? Whose girl?" I ain't nobody's girl, man. I did this shit by myself.
Paying dues.
I've been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it, guys.
Like I'm sick of it,
This
man.
is what we love to see
I don't,
over here.
I don't suck dick to get on. I don't do none of that. Like shout out to everybody. You gotta do what you gotta do, but it's just like it's just, and I don't hate on everybody, but it's like y'all get over that. When you see a female working, she working. Like sometimes you don't gotta know. Like you put in the work. It's a lot of handshakes.
Respect it.
A lot of like, yeah, I was there when they was doing that. Before a lot of people even thought they was gonna do that. So
a lot of shaking hands, a lot
I
of kissing
don't owe
babies.
nobody nothing. Yeah, not even no. Eso
Shout out to
político.
Joe.
Yo no estoy pa esa política. My shit is all street.
She said, "Don't even go there." Look, she said,
No, I mean no habla política.
No, but that's really why we started Fuego Talk.
Yeah.
To kind of give women a platform to empower the
because
women
my
and
man,
showcase the women.
There's a lot of
the
the strong women be behind the man, and a lot of times like you just it's like all they see is the dude.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of times, like, women ain't getting
it
their
has to
flowers. That's
be-
why I decided to come
It has to be
here.
both ways.
It has to be like, it's
absolutely.
about building, but a lot of times, like, people forget about like who was really there when you was building it, when you was really doing it. You know what I mean? If not, like,
everybody wants to come once you already did the hard work.
Yeah,
of course.
Wants to be there while you're.
But a lot of people won't put in the work all the time to do what
at
they
all.
gotta do to get it.
Not everyone's built to work that hard.
And I don't owe nobody nothing, and I don't act like that. Like you see, I'm super humble. I say what's up. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, like I don't like you. I don't have nothing to say because I'm not rude, but I just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? And I try to show everybody respect.
Facts.
Plain and simple.
Ain't no hating.
Other than that, like you know what I mean? I just try to be respectful. I try to just have a good time, so I can get like people in the best light, like doing their thing. Like when people are in their vibe and doing their thing, like yo, you see the best, and that's what I like. That's what I'm looking for.
You like to catch those candid shots, right? You don't like to like pose and stuff.
Nah, I like them both, but to be honest with you, like I feel like
what do you prefer?
It's I can't even tell you, man. It's just.
But I see like a lot of your shots
te digo,
be candid.
like you're in your moment.
You
like
want to
catch
catch
that
the
moment,
natural aesthetic of the person, right?
Because I feel like when you overthink it, like.
I don't know. Stiff. It's not
and
especially
hip
hop, like especially in hip hop.
To me, hip hop is a martial art.
Yes,
we have like 6 different elements of a martial art, and like photography still hasn't been like is one of the weapons. You know what I mean? So that's why I started to be like my shit is more my contribution. Like I have to start dropping on my content.
That's so dope that you say that though, because we had Allison from the Museum of Graffiti.
Yeah. Oh man,
they're doing like a whole what was it? The art of hip hop, right, or something like that.
Of hip-hop,
that's the new.
It's gonna open up soon.
Yes, it's like a whole new exhibit.
For Art Basel, yeah.
Yes, they're opening for Art Basel, and it's all about the photographers and like the.
I gotta go check that out.
Aspects of hip hop that are not so highlighted.
Listen, like we're in the
like the media elements of hip hop.
It takes so much of that to build hip hop up.
Shout out to Martha Cooper.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love the use.
There's so
I feel like
so
that. I feel like
female,
photography, videos, it's part of hip hop.
All the people behind the scenes, they're barely getting any acknowledgement. And it's really
I'm
not
one of those
fair.
people that has been BTS for like a long
It's really not fair because of the
man.
creativity level that comes with those people behind the
work.
scenes.
It's the work.
It's the same thing like when they appoint somebody to represent a group, but then everybody else is just like behind the scenes.
Right.
So now we want to see those cast members get their
absolutely.
Get
You need to get their flowers.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's good to get your flowers, but like I wouldn't be able to be like a rapper. Or
She's
be
like, keep me behind the scenes. She wants the money, but not the fame.
Like the fame for me is like no man, because it comes with a lot of whack energy and a lot of envy, and I don't like that. I like a lot of people that are like now it's like, oh, I know who that girl is. Please, Lord, like I'm not.
But at the same time, it's like a gift and a curse, though, right? Because it's like you have to put yourself out there as a businesswoman, as a photographer, as whatever. You need to, expose your services.
You have to network,
So it's like
I know it's like I get it.
Double-edged sword.
It's usually a double-edged sword, but it's like you have to be in it because you want to do something about it. But a lot of people don't know what they want.
Right.
I'm just gonna be for real. A lot of y'all don't know what y'all want.
Real talk.
And it's cool, we get it, but our time is money. And then there's a lot of people that like you see us at the event taking the pictures for 5 hours, and then it's like 15-20 hours that goes into the editing. It's a lot of time you gotta sit there. There's a lot of things you gotta do.
Take notes, man.
And then it's like a lot of times like we try to look out, but then it's like we can only do so much with a certain amount of time while you're still having a 9 to 5, while you're still doing other things, and everything takes time. And I feel like a lot of times y'all don't show the shooter like enough respect or give enough time or want to pay the right rate. You know what I mean?
So all these things are very important.
They're very important. You know what I mean? And
remember, you get what you pay for, guys.
Real talk.
What gets me a lot about it, that is the time. That's why I be like, it's a sport. Because it's like, to try to get that shot, that's another thing. We out here, y'all not carrying this 25-pound camera or this flash or like whatever. It's a sport. Like if we do camera work, you know how long
So
you
you're
be
saying
like
you
this
guys
and
just make it look
go
easy.
like this, and you know how hard I be training. I'm little, man, and if I don't get moving, I got dudes that are 3 times my size that work harder than me, and I'm just like I know that if I'm gonna be there, like I have to put in the work, because if not, like what would be the point? And I like it. It's a sport.
Yeah. No, but you're doing good. You're killing it.
And I appreciate that, because like a lot of times like I'll be like, people, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I'm just kind of just going with what I feel, what comes to my gut, what's natural. And I'm in my environment. It's a lot of people that I know that I'm really cool with. It's just like I'm having a good time with a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I've already worked with other projects on. And I get a lot of love. So it's like, I got to show people love back. What's the point?
Facts.
That's why I'm here, because
Definitely.
if I'm like, oh shit, they fuck with me.
Oh yeah, you know we've been fucking with you.
So speaking of which, you know, since we're talking now about incorporating others and uplifting others, would you say that the fact that being decisive has helped you become successful? Is that one of the factors?
There's just been, I'll be honest with you, like there's things that I've had to, that I'm like, damn, I'm really committing to that. Like I really did that. And then there's been instances where I've lost a lot of my drive or like my inspiration. Like there's been times hip hop has broken my heart.
Oh God, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you know that little episode when we thought hip hop was dead? Guys, I was heartbroken.
Let's talk a little bit about that. When did hip hop break your heart?
Damn, when they killed Nipsey, that was one.
Yeah.
Before that, like, you know, Biggie it's a lot of different things that hip hop can break your heart. The culture can break your heart. Right. And then specifically like
Pop Smoke, that was bad.
Man, that was
foul, but it's completely different, because
back to back, man.
For me, hip hop broke my heart more like, let me get deeper, in a sense, like y'all remember when we was all like Neo Soul and Erykah Badu and the Roots, and we was all conscious, like, oh shit, you know, this was the movement when people used to be like Grand Rising. Don't play with the people that say Grand Rising. I know how y'all feel, but let them people ride, yo, because mourning, like y'all still don't understand what mourning is, so you cannot be good and mourn at the same time. All right, but y'all look that up later.
There we go.
So,
boy, she came dropping gems today,
right?
boy.
So like,
yeah.
And then like, you know, when you connect, there's certain things that's connected to music that is spiritually, and I feel like hip hop has that. It has the power to kill, just like music is a vibration. It has the power to heal or kill. So during those times where we're like kind of like, you know, I guess quote unquote woke. I hate this word woke. It's not that. All right, y'all handle that.
But that one is.
But it's like, yeah, you know, because it blew up, so I gotta like.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful, and I'm like, damn, this is great. All the greats, you know, Biggie, all this other stuff. But then like, when you really think about it, it just took a different turn that like it was prophesized about, and a lot of signs were coming, and you would think like hip hop was not made to destroy the community, the mothers and the fathers and the women and the children, and pretty much all of that got switched around to this thing now that, you know, you can't even really speak on
the agenda,
or really speak. Yeah, we're just gonna call it the agenda, because you can't really speak clearly on what it is, because if you do, like, you know, te ponen in a little box right here,
censorship,
and you can't, you know, blacklist. So, but that really wasn't like the purpose of hip hop and what it did, what it was for the community. But they had to destroy it, because if they didn't, like, it was gonna be bigger than anything what it is. Things would have been going a different way, but you know, everything happens in due time, and that's one of the main reasons why I be like, damn, hip hop broke my heart, because us from the 90s, you know what I mean, 80s and 90s, like growing up with it, like we kind of live our lives by certain rules, and we're like, yeah, we're the last of a dying breed, like like all the people that are retiring for the next 5 years, the mass retirees that are happening right now. Same thing. And then it's like it came with such a pure love vibe, such a family, community, people, and then now it's like, what are y'all talking about?
Not a lot of.
What are you guys talking about? And it's all like, it's turned super like of a lower vibration, because I don't want to put like any type of religious or any type of but it's of a lower vibration that's not really helping the community thrive, and I don't understand that. So
of a lower vibration.
A lower vibration.
It's a lot of
a lower vibration.
Lower vibration.
I thought you said velour vibration.
No,
a lower vibration.
With it too,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because it do be like that. It do be a little silky, right?
Yeah, like it's a real slippery slope. So
I wanted to ask you something, because we touched on something, and there's something going on right now. I don't know if you've seen the news. The guy that killed Pac just got arrested. They made an arrest finally in the murder of Tupac Shakur.
The guy that they found the evidence or
Keefe
whatever.
D, after like 20-something years.
And he's been talking for like how long?
He's been talking for a while, going, real reckless in interviews, you know what I'm saying? And now they say that he just named P. Diddy.
Okay.
As the guy who paid for the hit.
Yo, like,
gave him $1 million.
It took you how long?
To pull the trigger.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What are your thoughts on that? You agree?
No comment.
Yeah. So you think
I'm
it's
not
true?
Gonna speak on P. Diddy. All
right. No hate for Brother Love, right?
Nah, Brother Love could love on all he want to love on. God.
I think he's going to regardless. It's just the way these things work.
Man. I just think it's kind of crazy that he's even being associated with that at this point. Diddy's a very successful businessman.
I mean,
for him to be associated with something like that,
we're gonna go back into the depths of the sea.
Yeah.
In the fifth, I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You pleading the fifth?
I ain't gonna talk about that.
She's smart, I ain't gonna talk about
that.
I'm gonna hit the joke. We're not gonna take it there. We're not gonna take it there, guys. Don't go far, because I'm gonna go farther.
All your money, you know what I mean?
What are your thoughts, Eunice? What are your thoughts on the whole P. Diddy thing?
What she said. It took you guys this long. Other than that, we really can't get to.
So what?
I don't need no boys nowhere at my house.
Okay, wait. So wait, you two knew that it was Diddy behind this all along?
Well, obviously we don't know for a fact, because I wasn't there. I'm not a witness.
Okay.
I wasn't old enough.
Because y'all said what took y'all so long. So
I was only like 6 years old.
2 and 2 is 4.
Right. Okay. That's what it is. When you learn to read between the lines.
If it don't add up, if it don't make, come on.
If it sounds like a duck.
Yeah. More than likely it is, right?
Most likely.
Come on, they say.
That's what it's
if it quacks, it's
Joe, come on, don't edit this out, man.
Yo, this crazy.
I'm just like, I mean, it's a lot of things like back to that makes it correlation of the circle, right? Like it goes back to hip hop breaking your heart. Like you think about if that is so a fact, quote unquote.
If that is true,
like that
that's
means
a heartbreak right there.
That's even bigger. Like I mean, why my name Lady G Shacha? I remember one time I was just so blasted, right? And I was trying to figure out something. I don't know what I was trying to figure out, but I know I was in a loop, and I was listening to Biggie because I listened to a lot of Biggie. Like I know the whole Ready to Die album, like heart by heart. Like I think I'm Biggie and shit when I'm spitting.
That would be some heartbreaking shit, because it's like, yo, that's your bestie.
Yeah, and then
that's your brother.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You got backdoored that bad.
You kill like if it wasn't for Biggie, like
that's crazy, man.
I mean, you was doing things, but
sometimes you gotta get removed so the other person can get the real benefit.
See, that's that hate, and that's that envy, right?
Yeah,
that's
no, not saying that I would do that, but I'm saying that some people see
hate.
It like that.
That's that hate and that envy. Like nobody could be bigger than him. And it broke my heart, because like when I really got my name, I was listening to Who Shot You?
Who Shot You?
And I was like in a trance. When he said separate the weak from the obsolete, I said, bitch, Lady G shot you.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
She rolled out with that.
Was that. It was because man, Biggie. There was a lot of people that were really influential, but it was something about that man's voice.
Yeah.
And then that was when
Biggie had that voice, boy.
Biggie in that era was when I was really understanding, because I'm an immigrant kid. I speak, yo hablo español muy bien. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
You're not a Yo No Sabo kid.
No, I'm like, I'll be like, you fucking Yo No Sabo kids. Oh, man. I love y'all.
Shout out to the Yo No Sabo kids. Y'all still trying. It's all good.
Be like, yo, it's Johnny Quecas. Johnny Quecas is the little round ones. I just want to get off my chest. The yaniquecas are the little round ones. The yaniquecas are the big ones. Y'all need to. All right, I said it. But it's like, crazy. No, man. That's when I was really understanding the culture and what they were fucking really saying.
Right.
First, it was Michael Jackson for me.
Right.
Y'all gonna tell me if y'all keep saying Michael Jackson is not hip hop, we're gonna fight, because he was popping. If it wasn't for Michael doing all them dances and shit, you know what? All right.
Chris Brown, shout out Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the closest we've ever gotten.
What do you mean?
Whatever backlash on the guy and what he's done, that's the closest we've ever gotten to an MJ in our generation. In terms of dancing,
Chris Brown, like, man, I love me Chris Brown. I do, and he should have.
Chris Brown be doing his thing, boy.
Man, to make a dance, like.
but
Chris
that's
Brown
what I'm
is a
saying.
beast.
In terms of the dancing, I would say he's the closest we've ever been
Chris
to
Brown?
Michael.
to a Michael Jackson.
I mean, who knows? There's probably a Michael Jackson
maybe
somewhere around there that we don't even know.
Right?
He's not
Maybe the
famous
choreographers, like we were saying, the behind the scenes people. We need to get a couple of.
But it's just
insight on
Michael Jackson was just a special.
Michael Jackson
being,
was
man.
connected to something.
Yeah.
Mind
Like,
you guys,
that's
we
why-
share the same birthday.
You
just so
said
y'all
something.
know.
You said something earlier that it's like hip hop is tied to spirituality. You said or something like that. Like,
this is the thing. Like, I could sit here and talk about this all day, but y'all just gonna hate me.
Everything is spiritual. I would say.
Everything is spirits. Everything is connected to spirit, man, and it's something that you feel in your gut.
Right.
And we have something that's called the power of discernment. You either know what it is or you don't. And then it really has. A lot of people try to tie that to religion, and a lot of times it really doesn't need to. It's just like it's you.
I always say it's not about religion. It's about your connection.
It's about your connection, like because there's a lot of people that have been to church all the time, and their parents are the most religion. They wouldn't be able to tell you shit about a verse in the Bible or even do certain things that because
That
not
comes
going
from
to church
within
all the
you for
time.
sure.
No, I'm saying, but like not even going to church, like just do acts of it, and they're not connected to no spirit. Like a lot of people are just hollow. They're not connected to nothing. Like I feel like some people don't have like a thing.
No, I feel you. They don't have that inside of them. They don't have that.
They don't have like a love or some shit.
Right.
Like I can't. It's not even a love because I just don't want to put no type of like because it makes people feel some type of way when you talk about that. But I feel like some of us are just connected to a higher power. Some of it believe it, and I also believe that some people are connected to a lower power. It's just whatever you want to power your power. Whatever brings you satisfaction.
That's why there's good and bad. It has to be.
It needs
If
to
you
be
have one
because you
side of the
need to have
spectrum, you have to
good
have the
and
other.
bad. That's the only way that it's gonna work. That's the way that it's worked all around. So, but I feel like it depends what you think is gonna power you up the most. Whatever you think is gonna power you up the most. But I feel like we're all connected to something, and the more you try to figure out what you're connected to, the better you'll be able to like. Damn, I hate this.
Nah, you good.
I'm not a rapper, son. Y'all be all like.
Nah, you good though.
Y'all.
Nah, it's good. It captures you good, but you just got. You're getting further and further.
She
Yeah,
said
no,
you a pro
I'm
with
not,
the
I
mic.
can't be like on this.
She's
mic
a pro
shit.
with the mic. She's a pro on the mic.
She said yo ass a pro with the mic.
No,
She
not
said
me.
you
Hey,
a
relax.
rapper.
Relax.
I'm not a
Relax.
rapper.
You gotta relax.
Then my friends be like, yo, G, you should rap. But I'm going to be like, I probably got like 3 bars. Who going to ghostwrite? But I'm like, that's not my
Well,
style.
you make music?
No,
No,
I
you
don't
ain't never made
music.
music.
Look
I'm
she's
saying
like,
my-
whoa.
You see my face? You've gone too far.
Nah, I was gonna say that we gotta get Lady G in the booth.
No, DK in the booth. Tú estás loco.
No?
Dale un dembow ahí, rapidito.
No.
Yeah.
I could
Dale,
be
we
like,
gonna
I'll be
make
like,
it.
yo,
Maldita.
I'll be the skits.
Maldita diabla.
I'll be the skits. You
Come
know,
on, let's make a
hit me
bachata
up, yo.
song.
Let me get on your skits and talk my shit.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
real.
You gonna be like the dude that Hove and these guys used to have on the skits.
The
okay,
mad
I
rapper.
reloaded.
Yeah, but like I want to
It's
say
my
like
tape.
different stuff.
Listen to my tape.
Yeah, like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
I want to be on your next.
Biggie had that
tape.
dude D-Dot doing the mad rapper
I'm
shit.
telling you.
Hey, yo, my shit's more John Blaze than him, son. Yo, fuck that nigga big, son.
You
He was
gotta.
just-
There's
that nigga's
somebody gotta
hilarious.
do it. I remember when Cardi B first started. Everybody used to send me, yo, this is you right here. Like, why didn't you get on like that? I'm like, tú estás loca, so people could judge me. I'm like, I
Yeah.
love this bitch. I
Cardi
love
crazy, yeah,
Cardi,
yeah, yeah.
shout out to Cardi.
Shouts to
Still
Cardi,
fuck with
man.
Cardi.
Yeah, she's
still,
doing
you
her
know.
thing. She killing it.
But she's really like
But she's really natural. Like,
Dominican. Like
yeah.
she's really herself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what a lot of people like. They criticize her a lot and stuff like that because they'll be like, oh, she's good.
Yeah.
You shouldn't act like that. But I'm like, yo, she's herself. Y'all better
I
stop.
think that's why Cardi won though, because she was herself. In a
She's always
time
been
when
herself.
Nicki was the one that was popping, and Nicki was like the Barbie and like you
I
know
mean,
like
this the
so
thing,
perfect,
Like,
and you know what I
everybody
mean?
puts them against each other, but to me,
Yeah.
like they're in 2 different lanes. Because I
Facts.
love Nicki Minaj too.
Yeah,
Like,
I think,
like
that's,
them
I
both.
think that's how she really is too.
Yeah.
To be honest,
yeah,
with
like
you.
that to me, that's Nicki.
Like,
Like
yeah,
Nicki's
I
always been
feel like
that.
in a
you have
sense
2
of
different
it-
types of girls.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
sense of it, I feel like she did have like some specific shoes to fill
Right.
because of the fact that she's Cash Money, Young Money.
Right.
So it's a little bit more how do I say it?
Bougie,
Targeted.
Yeah.
No, it's like
no,
they
that was
already
her
had
image.
a whole
They
like
molded
image.
her.
They had that lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
But more so, I feel like she's still been really herself. Like you guys know, I'm into astrology. She's a Sagittarius, and that's how they
Oh.
are. They're very like I'm the best. Nobody can outdo me.
And I like her.
Well,
like,
yeah,
I'm
not for
like
nothing.
the most classy.
No, not for nothing. But Nicki's pen to me is above and beyond. Like
Listen to
I
what
love
she says.
Lauren.
That's what I say.
I think Lauren's incredible, but Nicki's pen, yo, as an MC, Nicki's by far like to me the most incredible female of all time.
My favorite is Motorsport. She went hard
Like
on
I
that.
love Lauren, but the
Lauren
thing
Hill?
is, she just
Yeah.
she just didn't put out enough material.
It's just that I'm still like,
You know what I mean?
disrespect to Lauren Hill. I'm just still like, if that album was so good and you wrote that shit out by yourself, why you ain't never make another one? Like, to me, there was just a lot of hands that went into the album that she really didn't give enough like love to and props to, and that's why it never was fruitful for her. If she would have really cultivated that and really gave the people the right props and their things, I think there would have been many more. But she went somewhere else, and she was great.
I think
She's still great.
I
but
think she
made
still
it-
is great. Yeah, but
she's still dope. It's not that she hasn't left, but it's like she always left us wanting for more, and that kind of turned me off about her. I'm like, man,
I think Lauren was just
stick to
she had a
Badu.
lot of turmoil in her
There's
life.
nothing
You know what I mean?
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I
think
think
Lauren
that-
had a lot to
for
deal
the
with. Yeah.
scene.
Y'all know she was in a relationship with Wyclef and all that, right?
Well, yeah, Wyclef, and then she was with the Marley for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, she was
Rohan
with
for
the
a
Marley,
while.
and then the whole Wyclef thing was like
But
going
her
on.
and
I
Wyclef
think
were
like
in a
on the low.
crazy ass toxic relationship.
It was, like, very
It was like they
toxic.
were like competing with each other in a way.
Well, Wyclef was married, and then, they had that going on like behind the scenes, like you know what I mean. Like it was like a crazy thing. So I think that's what
music
Lauren.
biz. Wow.
Yeah, Lauren deals with a lot of those,
The trauma.
demons and all of that PTSD.
And
from
isn't
that.
she
Yeah.
HIV positive
Right.
as well?
Okay.
Oh no, I don't know. I never heard
don't know
about that. I've never heard about that.
they
But
were
like I
gonna
was
do
gonna
that.
say, I
I
think
read that
Lauren.
somewhere.
I think Lauren was one of those great female MCs. But when Nicki came, I think she kind of like she just to me she just
cannot
outdid
put
everybody.
Lauren, Nicki, and Cardi in the same lane. Like we're
You're
it's
right.
Like, it's
You're
like
right.
a fucking
You're right.
like a.
Nah,
I
that's
can't.
completely different for real.
I'm like
But-
I don't know my sons. and
Completely
stuff,
different, but at the
like,
same time, they're all MCs.
they're all MCs. No, they
No,
go
yeah.
And
hard.
Lauren was a
That's
hell of an
what
MC.
She was a hell of an MC.
No, for sure.
And
for
Nicki
sure.
is probably by far the best female MC.
But I feel like they're both, all of them. Okay, when I think about it, they're all in different eras of MC because
You're
Lauryn
right.
Hill was like what MC Light, Queen Latifah.
Right.
She's
not
way on
even,
the
like,
left.
way
Right.
on
You
the
got
left.
Nicki in the
And then
middle, and now
Nicki,
you got Cardi.
like think about.
Well, I
who
wouldn't
was
call
rapping?
Cardi an MC, but she's
Nah.
more like a an entertainer, right? She's more like the artist,
Why wouldn't you
performer.
call her an MC though?
Because
'Cause her
Cardi,
pop-
she doesn't really write most of her stuff. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
Like she's
facts,
got,
facts,
you know.
facts,
So
facts.
to me, as an MC, to me, you just got to be able to do, you know, like even
Right.
Drake to me, it'd be like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole team of dudes back there. You giving them
like
work for
Drake.
hires, and you got everybody writing
He
a
don't
bunch
make
of
Look
ill
at
shit
that. We
for
didn't
you.
even have to get to the segment.
know?
She already beat us. I
You don't
like
even-
Drake.
I like Drake. Like,
Yeah.
He don't make no negative music.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of
The
agree.
new album hurts all y'all feelings.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Joe Budden. I kind of agree with Joe Budden, though. This is my bro. Give me a second.
Yo, bro.
I kind of agree with Joe Budden on the take where I think Drake needs to elevate his whole approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's making music already, like, that's beneath his age bracket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he needs
he
to
needs
mature,
he
grown
needs to
man,
grow
a
up.
little
Yes,
bit.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's time
No
for him to-
disrespect to Champagne
No,
Poppy because
Cha-
I still
I
vibe
mean-
his shit, but I think it could get better. And shouts
It's
to my
going
bro,
to.
Pooh, you a fool with it. They got a placement on
So
the
you
new
want to
Drake
hear
album.
him on his grown
Yes.
man?
Shouts to my brother Cash, the whole Winner
I
Circle
like
family.
Drake. He don't make no negative music.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
I
Drake
just-
is dope. Don't get it
Siempre
twisted.
me gusta Drake since,
Yeah.
since everything.
Nah,
Drake
is
and
dope.
Future, please make another mixtape or an
Yo.
album. Cause
that'll be
There's
I
nothing-
need I need the
We
ultimate
need another-
That'll be
Thugsico. I
crazy.
need the
another
Thugsico
jump
to
man.
come back right now.
we need another jump man,
That's-
you know,
yo.
type of moment.
I need Future to, what is it, bro? Everybody's gonna be like, this motherfucker toxic. I don't care.
Let's go back to fuck up some commas. I don't know if y'all need more lean,
Like,
but
I
y'all got
need-
the money for it,
Get
please.
that battery pack. I need Future to put
We
that battery
need y'all
pack
back in
my
the
back.
stool with the vibes. We don't want to hear about the tricking anymore. We get it.
For real, that's what I'm
Pretty sure.
saying.
Over it.
I'm pretty sure the girls already know that.
Like, that's what I'm saying, man. I just think that I just think things need to evolve, man.
Everything
Yeah.
needs to evolve. Like,
Yeah.
we're already, like...
They're too
it's
busy
just
talking
somewhere
about how they're
else.
tricks, and then it's
Yeah, like, we're over it.
Yeah.
Hip-hop needs to go back to being woke.
like, yes.
I ain't
please,
gonna lie.
guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Griselda though.
Oh, man.
You fuck with
Griselda.
Griselda?
All right. I like Griselda.
I like Armani
I think
Caesar. They got a dope female
Oh,
MC.
that bitch right there.
She's
And
off the chain.
China Streets too. Like,
She's
don't
with
forget
them
about
too?
China Streets.
She's with them too?
Yes,
Really?
China Streets be rapping hard.
Oh,
as
I didn't know.
fuck.
I didn't know
Shout
she
out
was
to
with
China
them.
Streets.
Shout to China Streets. She's dope
I
as fuck.
actually was there. I need to put those photos up so I could be like, yeah, I was there, bitch. But she's actually dope. And Manny Caesar, like, my thing with her, like, I like her style. I like the way she carries herself, and I like the way she raps too.
Yeah.
Like when they did the
Super
Art
dope.
Basel,
Super
like,
dope. Shouts to Armani Caesar. She's killing the game.
She's super dope. Like,
Yes.
I like Griselda, and I like their execution. I like them as a team all together. Like, the thing that really made me like West Side Gun above everybody, besides the Doom shit, because y'all know I'm a big time Doom fan. But when they did was it the Gun Basel?
Yeah.
When he brought the wrestlers out.
Yeah. Dope as fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Shouts
I
to
love
West Side Gun too. Congrats.
Yo.
He just dropped a new album. Congrats to West Side Gun.
Yes.
Pray for Paris, right? I think it's the new album.
Pray
Yes,
for
killing it.
Paris.
Yes.
He's going into the fashion world because there used to be like a
been
clothing
in
line
there.
before they did anything. But
He's
they
been
used to
big
be-
with the fashion and the
yeah.
art world. Like, he's killing it. I love West Side Gun. He's killing it.
I like the fact that he brought his family.
Yeah.
And West Side Pootie was there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
Who is this?
guy?
Yes.
Like, who the...
Yep.
Yo,
Yep.
and then after that I got into them, but like I like them, but their music is not. I like them. I think they're great, but their music is not really my style because I'm not really into coke rap. There's just certain
I
type
feel you.
of rap that
I
I'd be
feel
like, "Esto palo tipo, look, I like."
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
listen to this for a little while and it's great, and I'll vibe out. It's great. It's good music, but it's just
Right.
I'm somewhere else with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I ain't
But
gonna
think
lie,
it's
that
dope
record-
music, I like their style.
That record Armani did with Kodak.
Oh
Fire.
man.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
fire.
Like that's why I like her
Yeah.
because she kind of brings some type of gangster softness. If
Yeah.
there is such a thing, I'm tired of y'all.
Yes, there is.
And she
So,
fly as
and
hell.
she's
I ain't gonna
fly.
lie.
Yeah,
She's fly
bitch
as
is
hell,
fly.
boy.
Y'all
Oh
see
my
her
God.
post?
Yeah, shouts to
follow
Armani
her.
Caesar, man. She
Yeah,
just
I
killed
follow
the
her.
the whole UK. She was over there in London killing
She's
it.
been
Yeah.
yak with Clockwork.
Yeah, killing it, man.
Shout out to Clockwork.
I heard they bringing them back or something, right? For Art Basel.
I have no comment on
Yeah.
anything going on Art Basel.
we
Please,
can't speak.
please
we don't
stop
know.
asking me about Art
We don't
Basel.
know. We don't know.
If I knew, I can't tell you.
No
so
comments. No comments.
We're not gonna say nothing.
So, Lady G, where do you see your whole Lady Shot by Lady G brand going? In, like,
Man.
let's say 5 years from now.
5 years from now. Oof. Let me open my eyes real big. To be honest with you, I really don't know. A lot of times I think about taking a sabbatical and a step back
Really?
from the photography game. Yeah, because like I tell you, like hip hop broke my heart. And like I feel like right now we have a lot of dope things going on and there's a lot of dope people coming up, but I feel like in a lot of times like there's a lot of lack of authenticity, right? Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, Lady G, where'd you get your name from?" Bro, it's just my name backwards without the S. Like I feel like there's a lot more people instead of being like really authentic and doing shit that comes from the heart. Now there's a lot of dope ass people in Miami, don't get me wrong. I fuck with y'all and y'all know it because I'm documenting the shit. But there's two different sides, like a quarter. You know what I mean? You have the people that are really genuine and you know they doing it and they got skills and they put in the work. Then you have the other people that are doing it just for the hype because they think this shit is a hype.
The hype
they
beasts.
they not fucking really hip hop. They really not. You know what I mean? And then it's like when you're on both sides and you see it, like it's just hard because some people get caught up and they don't know how to distinguish.
They
But
caught
when
up
you've
in
been
the
in the
facade.
game for a long time, like
You can
me,
see
I'll
right
be
through
like,
all
"Bro,
that."
like again." So I'm kind of like, I have a lot of dope ass people putting out a lot of dope projects visually. Shout out to Art Morera. Shout out to just so many people.
Shouts to Artie, the Wolves, man. The whole
The Wolves,
Mowgli.
everybody. They
Yes.
they know the Wolves.
Yes,
know
you
I
already
fuck
know.
with them. So it's just
Shouts
like,
to my brother Shotty as well. The Goat
yeah,
Farm
yo,
tab.
es el primo mío, Shorty
Yeah.
de lo mío. You already know, man.
Que
You
loco,
already know.
loco.
So it's just people like that are just doing a lot of things that are really putting in the work. You have like what's really good about the culture, and then we have like the other side of the culture.
Right.
And sometimes it's really hard because I feel like Miami, like a lot of times when I go get interviewed and do other podcasts, I'll be like, "Oh, how come Miami people don't really fuck with each other like that? Like Miami ain't got no culture, blah, 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 blah." And I'll be like, "We have a culture, man, but it's just the culture is divided.
Yeah.
You gotta know like who you
That's
where
true.
you wanna be depends on who you're rocking with and what you
Real
wanna
talk.
do. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
And like I like to be do real things with real people, and everybody has a different lane, you know.
Right.
But it's just a lot of smoke and mirrors right now.
Yeah.
It's too many smoke
Pay attention,
and mirrors.
boy. Pay attention. She breaking it down.
And I'm saying
she came with that Fuego Talk today.
You already know.
I'm gonna light this shit the fuck up because I'm fed up. So we're gonna say some shit because like and I get fed up because like I just have a lot of different like people that I don't really know like coming at me and saying, like, I don't really know you, man. Like I'm cool, but I ain't that friendly. And it's like I don't really like I don't need that praise. I'm not here for that. Like I'm really this is what I do. It's my contribution. Like this is really my people. I fuck with this. I've been in this for a while. But then you get a lot of people that are just you're not really genuine, or like think that if they talk to me or certain things they're gonna get. Like I know these people because I work for it.
Manipulators.
Like, 'cause you hanging out with me doesn't mean like they gonna fuck with you too.
Nah, but you just like I feel like in this interview you just cleared a lot of things up because a lot of people be like, oh, Lady G. And they don't know the history on Lady G.
No, you don't.
Like you shouting out Thurston, you shouting out the whole, Low Life family. Everybody you came up with, the film house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that just shows the trajectory you've been on.
That's refreshing to see though.
Yes,
too.
yes.
You've
been paying your dues.
I've been paying my dues for a long time.
A lot of people won't do that. They'll just acknowledge themselves and
so respect to you.
Like I can't because the thing is like if you talk to them people they know who I am too. And then it's like I don't go around I don't gotta do that.
Real talk.
You see me in the spot, you see who I'm with.
Right.
Period. You see who's coming up to me, talking to me.
Yeah.
So it's just sometimes I find it weird that, and no disrespect to anybody, but it's just like it's different. Or they try to figure out who I am, like how she good there, blah blah blah. And I feel disrespected a lot of times because y'all don't really know like who you coming up to. Like y'all sometimes gotta think back, maybe watch the scene.
Yeah.
And kind of peep game before you say certain things to certain people because y'all come off the wrong way, and it's like everybody ain't the same. You know what I mean? And I run different than a lot of the other people.
Real talk.
Like I'm about my money, I'm about what I'm doing, what we doing, where this is going, and stuff like that. And like
she's
I
strictly
said,
business, guys. Stop playing with her.
For real. She ain't playing the radio, y'all. Slow down.
See her out there.
Slow your roll, y'all.
And it's like, and I'm super cool. I'm cool. I'm not saying because sometimes like, oh my gosh, she's so tough. Like, triggering words. Stop calling me aggressive because I'm not really into like what you're into. And I really don't want to have some of the conversations I want to have. I'm not aggressive because of that.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna agree and dick ride you. Like,
are you talking about creeps?
Nah, it's just people in general saying I don't really acknowledge creeps because I feel like a lot of guys look at me and they know like if you're a creep to me, I'm gonna be like, hey yo, my man. Or I'm gonna say,
hey yo, my man.
I'm gonna say something, or I'm gonna say something in Spanish. It's like for me,
Mira,
say,
loco.
I don't put myself out there a certain way. So when you approach me a certain way, and it's like, man, you really don't know me because I'm not them type of girls. Like you can't just you got to think about that before you come up to me, because then when you come up to me on the and I'll be like, brah, 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 I take shots at you.
Oh, Lord.
That's when you like, Lady G shot ya.
She is. I can't stand that bitch. She got an attitude. We hate her because you didn't think about.
Because you came at me sideways. That's what it was.
What you was going to say.
Yeah.
Without
it's
really
all about the
knowing
energy.
Me.
You
Yeah.
just,
And then I'll be weird with the energy, kid.
Yeah.
Like.
All right, Lady G.
My bad.
I feel you. Nah, you letting it all out. I appreciate
I'm
this.
just saying
This is what it's
like,
all about.
I'm super
you gotta let
cool.
it out.
Like you come up to me, we can work, we can do certain things, but it's just
But
like
don't get it twisted.
It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and a lot of times like you gotta really put it out there because
don't fall for the okie doke.
There's different people doing different things. You just gotta find out with time, like who's doing what, who's doing who you want to build with, who you don't want to build with.
Talk.
So it's like if you see me with those people, I earned that. It ain't no you the newcomer in the scene, fam.
Facts.
Not me.
She earned her seat at the table, y'all. Respect
and I don't,
it.
Like, I
Respect
don't have
the
nothing
shooter.
to prove. So that's why when a lot of people be like, where do you see yourself in 5 years in the photography? I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna document what I want to document. I'm gonna show what I want to show. I think I show Miami culture. For me, it was important to get in that lane because I just happened to be in the right place with the right time with the right people.
You're doing an excellent job.
Do you know what I mean? And I can tell a lot of that history. When people come up to me like, Miami ain't got no culture, I'll be like, yo, please get out of my face. Like you was just not there. You one of
the documentarians actually doing an excellent job.
You was not there with us. Like you was not.
You
was
don't
not
know.
There.
You don't know,
so
man.
So it's like I feel like I don't. Instead of like, I feel like I gotta step back and kind of drop a lot of content for a lot of people, even though I've lost my shit, but just drop a lot of things and see like what happens, because I just feel like a lot of people, I feel like it needs to come back full circle to something really authentic.
Right.
Really being hip hop and understanding what hip hop is and really what the culture is and understanding what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? What the culture is and
you're breaking it down.
It's a little weird sometimes.
Nah, but you're giving it to them raw. That's
and
what,
I'm
that's
not,
what
and I'm
need.
sorry, like I'm not trying to diss nobody. Man, much respect to everybody.
Nah.
I don't mean this, and I mean this like just because right now hip hop is a popular thing. So I'm just not talking per se like the community that I'm a part of. Like I'm just talking people in general. Like a lot of times, like you get stereotyped for kind of being hip hop.
Right.
You
It's
know
not
what
a
I
diss
mean?
song.
Because
It's a
you're
real
hip hop,
song.
yeah. Like it's like because you're hip hop, they think you're stupid or uneducated. Like
Ignorant.
because I'm wearing my bamboo earrings.
They
and
think
you
you
don't-
ignorant.
Yeah, or
Ah,
like
mírala.
because I rock my Jordans or whatever, certain things like that.
Yeah.
Like you're already stereotyping me,
Right.
and it's like you don't know what I do for my 9 to 5. I could fix your life if you act right.
For real.
You know what I mean? So it's like
For real. So act right, y'all. Act right. Lady G will get your life right,
She
man.
gonna get your ass married.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
you got tickets. You need to get married.
All
You
right.
need to get divorced.
You need some public record.
Holler at my dog.
So it's just like I'm hopeful to see where the hip hop community goes in Miami and how it continues to grow strong and solidify itself, and how the real players that are gonna come up, because I feel like there's still a lot of people that I know about that still haven't even stepped up to hit it.
They haven't gotten
And I
their shine
cannot
yet.
I cannot wait because that's the smoke and mirrors is about to stop.
Facts.
Your
It's a
days
beautiful
is about
thing,
to
man.
be over, you know?
I'll tell you what, man. Miami hip hop is blessed to have you,
Thank you.
and we're very, very lucky to have a shooter like Lady G documenting everything.
Shout outs to the shooters.
Yes,
for real.
yes,
for
yes.
real,
Shouts to my
man.
bro Mark the Shooter as well.
Yo,
But
too many of y'all.
yes, I got before we wrap this up. There's a quick segment that we do real quick, right? It's supposed to be a rapid segment, but it's never really rapid because everybody wants to explain their shit. So it's basically Fuego versus Smoke. So we just throw up a person, place, or thing, a noun.
Oh man.
And then if you fuck with it, you say Fuego. If you don't like it, then you got Smoke with it. So it's going to be Smoke. You feel me? So it's either you like it, Fuego. If you don't like it, then you got Smoke. It's Fuego. All right? You want to throw up the first thing, Eunice?
I'm gonna start with El Alfa.
What do you mean?
Do you like Alpha?
It's it's fucking Fuego.
Fuego.
There you
This
go.
is from my hometown, de lo mío.
All
Wait,
right,
what's
all
this going?
De lo mío, what do you mean?
We
All right,
usually
what
throw
about
some artists in there.
what about Yailin la más viral?
Ese de lo mío también.
De lo mío, de lo mío, de lo mío.
Like,
Shout out,
I ain't
Shouts to
gonna lie.
DR.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really like her and 6ix9ine beat it.
Yes,
Really?
we know. We love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We're loving
no.
it.
Y'all cute. And you know I wasn't fucking with 6ix9ine at all.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Or Yailin, I was like,
Facts.
okay, at first I was mad because, you know, Yailin le estaba tirando demasiado a Karol G, pero it's okay, manita, I get it, you know. Anuel has that effect on you bitches.
No bullshit. Anuel be killing it,
No,
boy.
he do with that, whatever he be doing, I can't stand
Damn, I don't know. Anuel going through some crazy shit right now, too. I don't know if y'all heard.
Esa es la karma. Yo no quiero hablar nada de ese
Yeah,
tipo. Eso te
yeah.
pasa for breaking
Yeah,
women's
nah,
heart.
man, but I hope
Ay.
Anuel gets better soon, man. That's the
El
bro.
diablo.
Real hasta la muerte. El diablo
De
te va a venir
madre.
a buscar, loco.
De madre. Y'all are
That's what I'm
terrible.
saying.
El
I'm not
diablo.
terrible.
Y'all are terrible.
I'm not terrible, but like I like her and 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
That
They're
was
cute as
hilarious.
fuck.
That was
You
good
gotta
one.
tell me they wasn't cute when there was like right when there was
No,
Y'all
they
are
it was like
snapped.
on the
They
roller
snapped.
coaster, right? And then she was trying to hide it. He kept pulling her back, and I was like, Lord, please don't let her wig come off, please.
Oh,
That's
my
what I was
God.
waiting on. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
I like
All right,
it.
let me
Come
see.
on.
I'm
got
trying
another
to
one?
think.
Yeah, Lila,
I told you I was gonna bring this up. What do you think about tacos?
I love tacos, man. I was Mexican in a past life. Yo, if you know me, like my people that be like, yo, G, y'all know tacos, whatever kind of tacos, whatever day. It don't gotta be Tuesday.
You already know
Yeah.
creeps. Bring her some
Yeah.
tacos.
Yo,
She said
I
it
want-
don't gotta be Tuesday.
Yo, it don't gotta be Tuesdays. It's really
It's
is
Tuesday
tacos.
every day.
Tacos before vatos.
This how the creeps getting good with
Yo,
Lady
the
G.
tacos, but don't be creepy with the tacos. Don't be sending me salchicha
Now you're
tacos,
gonna,
my
she's gonna
nigga.
be coming on set and find a box
Oh,
of tacos.
man, this
Why
girl's
I'm gonna be
hilarious.
like, yo, it's like shout out to my creeps though. Like y'all make my day. Y'all
She
be,
got a soft spot
yo,
for the creeps.
I do, cause they be looking, they don't react, but y'all be looking, baby. It's cool. I like y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Last one. Donald Trump.
Oh man, why?
Oh God.
I mean, you've been Fuego across the board. Now you got pressure with Trump.
No man, this niggas gonna be mad.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, niggas
Here we
gonna
go.
be mad,
Here we
cause
go.
it's Fuego for me for Trump.
Fuego. So
It's
Trump
been Fuego.
2024.
I mean,
Trump 2024,
I
guys.
mean, Y'all vote for who the fuck y'all
Stay
vote
woke.
for.
But ain't no way around it. It's Trump 2024,
Hey,
right?
kid, y'all gonna
We
do
need
We
the
ride-
guap
we
and
riding
the
the dime.
stimulus.
I don't know. It's like a lot of. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest.
We need
with
that
y'all.
PBT.
Yo.
Shout out to the single mothers.
Eunice, don't worry. I got you. It's
Oh,
coming. It's on the way.
Thank you so much, my president. My president is orange.
The Virgo
telling
goddess.
you.
The Virgo
Yes.
goddess, you will be very well
Yes.
taken care of.
You see, I love all that. The way all that shit sounds, it's soothing. The voice is soothing a little
Dude,
bit.
you should be there for Halloween.
I don't care if y'all hate me, but I
I'm
vote.
gonna
when
buy you
I
the
vote,
wig.
when I vote, it says white Republican woman.
Oh, Lord. White.
Yo,
Republican
mío,
woman.
tenía
White.
que ser.
Not even Hispanic. She white.
Okay, so my vote counts, and then I'll be doing crazy shit we're not gonna talk about because yo no hablo de política.
On the
Yeah,
on
yeah,
paper,
yeah.
she hit the Sammy
Enough
Sosa.
politics.
But
She
I'm
was
just
like,
I'm just saying, man. Like like we had choices, and they gave everybody facts, right? And then the problem is that
Nobody
we're
looks into the
oversensitive. Nah,
facts.
man, they listen, but they were oversensitive, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it because I'm gonna say it. Like, yo, that's how they've been talking about us. They've been doing us for a long time, right? And they've been talking about Hispanic. Like, oh, I don't like the way he expresses himself, bro. You know the worst shit your boss be saying about your ass
Facts.
all day.
your own
Behind-
parents,
For
Know
real.
bro.
about it. Like, at least he was like in our
Real
face
talk.
insulting us and giving us a check at the same time. I'll take that type of oppression. It's the other oppression that I can't take. You know what I'm saying?
Real
But
talk.
it's like I feel like America's a business, and he knew how to
He
run
was
a
running
business,
it.
and he was running it as a business. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, if you're American and you really
A
like
real
America,
American.
and you wanted shit to be made in America and all this other stuff, like, you know, 'cause
And the
I'm
money to be circulating
in America, and like you understood history and you read some books, you know, 'cause I read like a motherfucker,
But
but
it's
I ain't gonna tell you
incredible.
what to read.
You two are like so in sync. You guys are even
No,
like
I'm-
finishing
I'm
each
trying to
other's
yeah.
sentences.
But it's like,
crazy.
and I don't want to be biased because everybody had a choice, and it's like, you know, I think if Biden would have never came at us with that whole "I'm gonna forgive your student loans," yo,
That
guy,
was one that's
how
sold.
like
Crazy.
hooked and sinker.
Yeah.
You know, and then also like it's just a lot of things were wrong, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know, he used the best. Like el tipo era mal hablado. He used to speak in a way that used to make us Americans
Offended.
look like what everybody else thinks of America already. So if we wouldn't have taken some of those things so personally per se, we would probably been in a different place. But to be honest with you, everything was written and everything is happening how it's supposed to happen. And it is what it is. And now we just gotta like clench your butt and hang tight because no hay más
Real
nada.
talk. Yeah.
Consequences, guys.
That's it. And not
Absolutely.
even like it was a plan, bro. Like it was all already orchestrated. We were just
Yeah.
the people in between it.
She
Like
came
the
with
little-
it today, boy.
we're just
Here
a
we
little-
go.
What is it? What's that thing in the Cuban sandwich? El bocadito.
El bocadito,
In the middle.
el-
La
and then you
pasta.
got
La pasta, la pasta.
That's pretty much. So it's like, I'm sorry, guys. Like this
That's
shit
what it
is,
was.
this shit is too
They
deep.
said spread them, no Vaseline, though.
For real.
And we just okay, está bien.
So I was gonna ask you. The last thing we usually say is something you want to get off your chest, but I think you just got it all off your chest right now.
Nah, man. I mean,
She got a
I
little more,
talked
she
a
got a little
lot.
more.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
killed
talked a
it. You
lot
killed it.
because I just feel like, you know, I really like the concept of the show, and it's like you
Yay.
rather with the smoke or
you.
you're not with the smoke. You
Thank
know what I mean? And I appreciate that you guys actually make a platform for people to come and like be who they are.
Not for
and
people,
talk-
for women.
talk for
This
women.
has been for women
us.
exclusively. Yes.
For alto. You
Yes.
see this shit? Yeah, for actually women
We felt
to
it was
come,
necessary.
to come talk about this shit because there's a lot. Man, I know a lot of great women. Shout out to Cream, my dog Cream.
Yeah. Shouts to Cream.
Hey,
man.
My
shout
dog
out
to
to
Jenny
Cream.
with the pot.
Yeah.
Yo, so many wonderful females. Lushy, like I can
Tell
sit
them
here and be
to
like,
hit us up. We need to have them on. We need to
yeah,
have all your
like,
homegirls on.
I mean,
Y'all get in touch with
we're
Eunice,
from
the Virgo
Miami,
goddess.
and
Guys,
and
please
like
follow me,
being
Virgo
from
Goddess,
Miami
857.
especially, like I know a lot of dope ass women, and we should all be doing like
Yes, definitely.
helping
Collaborating.
each other out. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know how it is. Like everybody's. If we all really understood that we were all in a different lane, trying to come together for a bigger
There's
purpose,
enough lanes for everybody, man.
it would be great. But it's like everybody's like, no, because I don't want to do what nobody else is doing.
Real
And
talk.
I know for a fact that nobody could do what I'm doing. So I
Right.
try to show everybody love. You know
Right.
what I mean? Oh, shout out to Brownie.
Yes.
dog.
Shouts
It
to
comes
Drea.
from being like
Love you,
you
Drea.
know, sure of yourself.
I mean, but the thing is that a lot of people, damn, like I'm just humble. I can't even be on that because if you say that type of shit, people will be like, "Oh, you cocky, this motherfucker."
I'm
That's
not
how people
cocky.
are.
I'm confident.
Yeah, like a
And
lot
when
of
you
people
tell me
take
I'm
that
the
when you
best
know
is
who
a
you are and you
compliment.
walk in, and they be like, "Who the fuck this motherfucker?"
No, that's just people who are just,
because they're
not
unsure of themselves,
Yeah,
like what you said.
sure.
So when you're sure of yourself, like I don't got shit to prove.
That doesn't mean that you have to belittle the next person.
Exactly.
That's what people,
but the problem is that sometimes you being who you are
makes
and
them
standing in your light,
themselves.
they feel offended by you. And motherfucker, that's a lot of y'all's problems.
It's not offended as much as threatened.
Yeah, but
I think that threat be more make people shaking their boots, boy. They be like, boy.
Anyone that's threatened by me and my energy, you're a liability to me, and I don't want you
Facts.
around
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Facts, no,
I don't want them weak souls around me, man. I don't
and
want
it's
that.
a lot of that because we have a lot more energy vampires and energy contributors.
Yes.
So it's like it's dope because this platform opens it up and you get to see like what everybody does. So if you need something, you know that these women hold it down in these areas.
Beautiful.
And they're gonna help you out. So
that's our whole goal with Fuego Talk, man. So Lady
That's
G,
what
thank
we're
you so
working on
much,
for sure.
man. Appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
so
already
much.
know. Everybody locally who needs a dope photographer to cover your event or whatever, hit up my dog, Lady G, at Lady G Shotcha.
That's right.
You already know. And all the ladies out there who want to come on the show, hit up my set manager right here, Eunice, the Virgo goddess.
857 on Instagram, guys. Come
Yes,
on.
you already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex, Fuego Talk. Shouts to my brother Mark, the shooter. You already know. Shouts to the big bro, Danny boy. You already know, man. Love.
Good night,
Philip
guys.
Banks. Love y'all, man. 305 Hip Hop. We still powered by 305 Hip Hop. Don't get it twisted, y'all. And Hurricane Joe. Make sure you bring that bag back home, boy. We love you, boy. Dale.